February 29, 2024, session 1215. Lani with you again, and as we gather, we are continuing an inner expanding viewpoint, a different viewpoint from perhaps how you viewed life a decade ago, and how you will view life moving forward as you create a new decade of experience. And the new experience begins right now. It begins in every moment, every breath you take, every thought you make and create. So together now, let's begin today's creation, entering in the receiving area of the station of light. Be here, fully focused and curious. We gather you even deeply into this session, into this communication, and through all of the devices in which you are able to receive the information and the energy system which is presented to you. I am Aurum addressing you and communicating with you as the voice for the connected conscious beings here supporting you. Many of them are often with you individually, assisting you in many ways to prepare yourself as you move into greater spheres of frequency patterns or light that you more easily identify with the word light. And all of this is viewed. Remember, you are able to view yourself and your life pattern from a higher perspective, from an outer dimension, perhaps you could view it as, of your own energy field and consciousness. This is part of the multi-faceted, multi-dimensional beingness of your soul that you are. And in doing this, there is an intricate interweaving and balancing throughout the communication network that you are part of. You are part of the communication network that we are as we assemble and gather in the station of light here. And as you enter the space, you are meshed together in the communication area, which is why you receive many different variations of the deliverance as you interpret what you receive through the interlinking and the engagement of your consciousness field. There are many receptors that are working continuously in your energy field. So you are here receiving this with us in the station of light, and your body consciousness, which is also an aspect of your soul, also is receiving it around where you are physically based. There's always the connections available to you. So all of the connections are working through what you may think of as your framework. Now, the framework can be the physical framework that you have, and the framework is also the energetic matrix that you are as you connect consciously into the cosmic matrix field. So the different intersecting points within that matrix are points of connection of your soul. Therefore, some aspects of the soul experience will naturally be triggered or come through into your localized and focused energy systems within and as your body form. You have the opportunity then to recognize that what you have been experiencing may not be actually what you identify as yours. But because it has become apparent in your awareness, this is when you are able to access the purest point of energy frequency pattern, or light in simplistic terms, and envelop that aspect within that clear point. Everything in your life is activated in some way, or is necessarily needing in some way light, clear connections between you and the ancestors. So there's this working together of all of the aspects of that which is your soul, and there's the working together within the cosmic matrix of life form. There are dimensions that you can exist within and harmoniously work in all of those dimensions. This occurs naturally as you are open to the higher point of consciousness of you, your cosmic origin. And this is the soul's cosmic origin of all. Experience this deep, full reconnection to the cosmic soul of you. We've brought you to this point to experience this. Being filled again, being reconstituted in this frequency pattern, then allows greater creativity of the clearness, which in turn is an uplifting energy frequency for all within the Earth's biosphere. We come back to this because this is where we are addressing you. And of course, you are functioning locally. You could say you are the receiving point of all of the data, all of the energy frequency, information and energy that's needed at this time in your special and unique world. So this is your soul bringing in everything that is needed in your unique world. The person closest to you in relativity terms, in perhaps in the same room or in the same city, also has their unique world. So it is when the souls connect back to the matrix of cosmic consciousness, this is where there can be a connection, a resolving, dissolving of matters that do not matter. So there's this natural, you might say, clearing and cleansing occurring of many different facets concerning you as the centre of your world. We have been focusing clearly on you as an individual and how the impact of you as a clear soul interacts with the local environment. Now, included in the local environment now are the many aspects of consciousness that come forward, because Earth was, perhaps the word intended is what is the right word for you to understand. Earth was intended to be the bright light of expanded consciousness, and it was from there that beings would come into the earth, experience this clearness, and then travel beyond into other experiences, dimensions, galaxies. Where you are at the point now in the expansion of the earth consciousness where this is happening more rapidly. You are understanding there's an increased light frequency. All are receiving through the presentation of your sun. And this is an aspect that is part of the expansion, the enlightenment of this planetoid and the planetary system. So this is an overall viewpoint of why it is necessary for you to consciously connect to your cosmic point of origin and allow the clearness to penetrate deeply through your energy field, and so the true activation of the soul presence manifests. This is all. This is what you are receiving and what you knew you would be receiving. It was calling you into interacting and presenting yourselves into this point of existence named the Station of Light. Fill yourself with all of this. And this was the deliverance to you in this session. Aurum out. Lani again, addressing you and experiencing in my own way, observing what was coming through and observing the shifting and the connections in that cosmic matrix field around us all. So some people talk about the Earth's atmosphere and the different layers of that. It's all part of the complexity of the energy matrix, and that is consciousness as I understand it. So gather all of this energy and information into you, and your soul and your very clear energy field naturally is receiving it. Bring this all back around you to where you are actively receiving this, consciously receiving this, conscious of the present day and time, filling yourself with clear cosmic soul energy, if that makes sense to you. It's just the words that come into my awareness to use. Again, it's been a joy sharing this with you, and Again, I say to you, make sure you are consciously present, focused here on the ground, on the earth, in your life, bringing all of the potential and clearness into your life, creating from this moment on in your life cycle. This ends this session through omegacommunications.co.nz, the Omega portal. Thank you.